It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the home course of the PGA Tour, Tpc Sawgrass, it's live second-round coverage of the players. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. He's on top by 3 as he gets set to begin play. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. A little under 90 yards left here for his second.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
And now down to a man who knows a little bit about this golf course, Nota Begay, with a look here at the birdie putt.
And he is in an ideal spot, just below the hole. I don't see any movement at all.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And this will remain a 3-shot lead. Now to the second. Frank, what do you make of this hole?
Well, over the years, we've seen more and more people hitting 3-wood off this tee. And the 3-wood's normally easier to draw, and it doesn't run out down that right side. Well, somehow, that ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5. But Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
This will be a 14-foot putt here. Oh, yes, a brilliant roll there. It's birdie here at number 2. And after the 62 yesterday, he'll move to 1 under for his round. So we started with a par 4, then a par 5, and now the 177-yard par 3 third hole. Plenty of hazards here, Frank.
You really break this green up into 3 portions: front left, front right, and that back, just on top of the ridge.
Yeah, nice shot there, right of the hole, and he'll have that for his birdie. Nicely done. He's looking good early. That's birdies at 2 and 3. And he moves to 2 under for his round, 12 under all told. This is really a fun hole here at Tpc Sawgrass. A lot of excitement, a lot of action. A short par 4. The fourth is only 384 yards. The trouble here on that second shot, you can see the water in front. If you're not accurate, you misjudge the distance, you can pay a stiff price. Good smart play right here. If you're not positive you can clear it, you can't take on that water, and this will leave just a short wedge in from there. So after a well-placed drive, this, his second from short range. I was asking for it to go, and it listened. That is a really good shot. 4 feet now for birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And he'll move to 13 under par for the tournament. Well, all the pros will tell you the 5th here at Tpc Sawgrass is all you want. Challenging at 471 yards. It's the longest par 4 on the golf course. This one started up the right side. Now note his second from the fairway.
Left himself with 155 and coming off 3 consecutive birdies. It's go time.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And he's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. Hole number 6. I really like this hole, Frank. It's fun par 4.
Yeah, very claustrophobic tee shot. Heading through that chute to the fairway starts to open up, and then it sort of shrinks in again because of all the palm trees around this green. But very short par 4. So if you're good with a wedge, good chance for 3. As that ball bounces into the rough, first fairway miss today.
fall above his feet here as he decides how to play his second.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Everything is coming up roses for our leader. How about this? Holding it from off the green to extend that lead. We now arrive at the 451-yard par 4-7, slight dogleg right with a seemingly endless fairway bunker and lateral water hazard running almost the entire length of the left side of the hole. Solid, good drive in the fairway. While sitting on an upslope here, you got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that lie. Oh, how about the touch right there? Very well done.
Hard to do much better than that. It was nearly perfect.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And the lead's going to remain 2. Well, this par 3 will get your attention, no question about it. 237 yards. It's the longest par 3 here at Tpc Sawgrass. And very simply, it requires a solid strike with a middle to long iron, maybe even a fairway wood. This is a hard hole. And that one not on the green, but not a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Now, from the apron, second to the par 3. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. We close out the front 9 with the 583-yard par 5, one of the most spectacular par 5s in golf. A lake and a bunker on the right and deep woods on the left. Stay out of that. This hole grows narrower as it unfolds. This one starting a little left off the tee. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked. Impressive to get the power on that second shot into the par 5 and comfortably get it up here by the green. I know it's in that greenside bunker, but that is very doable.
Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. That'll mean this is a 32 on the front, 4 under par. Similar to the first hole, the 10th is a relatively short par 4, 424 yards, but it requires accuracy and some strategy. You have to put your ball in the right place. That dog leg left, you have trees on the right, and don't forget about that big bunker on the left-hand side. And some trouble here for our leader. That is into the bunker off the tee. So a poor result on the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his second to the par 4.
Paid the price for finding that bunker. There's such a long explosion shot required, and nestled down on the rough now.
Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And this will stay a 1-shot lead. Out of the 11th, par 5.
Good tee shot, and then you certainly think about hitting a hybrid or a lofted fairway wood into this green that's really narrow, one of the narrowest on the golf course. There's a little pot bunker left of this green when you go for 2 that often swallows up that second shot if it's a little bit too conservative. But there's a lake there. Seen more than one ball splash in the pond over the years.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. You bet, a birdie here at the 11th. And he's opened up a 2-shot lead here in round 2. Here now the 12th hole at the Tpc Sawgrass. It's a 358-yard par 4, so short on the card, Frank, but obviously a challenge. What's the key here?
Once again, trying to find that right position on the fairway, and that's down the right side. Anything down the left, that mound is going to block your view.
Oh, he's taking a big run at this. Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Now this for another birdie. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. And he draws 3 shots clear on this Friday. Well, on this back 9 here at Tpc Sawgrass, you know that the 17th as a par 3 gets all the attention. But don't forget about this 181-yard 13th. Really a beautiful little hole and plenty of trouble as well. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. From about 8 feet. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he's going to remain at minus 16. Now one of the most demanding holes on this golf course, the 14th, 481-yard par 4.
If you ever want a litmus test at TPC Sawgrass on who's playing well, check the tee shots on 14. If you stripe it down here, you know you're driving the ball well. Too often we see people messing with the mounds on the right.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Ball on a bit of a downslope here as he ponders his second.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Here we go. This one for birdie. Okay, good putt, and a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to the 15th, and Frank, I know this is a hole that you really like.
Yeah, it gets no respect in my book, which I think is a shame. Just a nice dogleg to the right. And really 2 good shots and a 3 here, which is actually a rarity. It sets you up for those closing 3 holes. Too often people just take 15 lightly. And 15 has just a gentle nibble that turns into a bite.
And this one gonna settle into the bunker off the tee. So this his second now, trying to get this out cleanly.
Now that was a tough shot coming out of the fairway bunker, so really, all in all, that's an excellent approach.
Chance now for another birdie. Oh, yes, a perfect putt there. It is in for birdie here at 15. And he's now the leader by 4 here on this Friday. You licking your chops here, Frank, as a player when you get to this tee box?
Well, it's an opportunity. A 4 here certainly makes the mood better when you walk to 17 and then 18. So a 4 here is more than just making a birdie on a par 5.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Oh, man, absolutely can do no wrong. Dialed in, and that is an eagle, and this is a spectacular round of golf. Everyone who's been there will tell you the walk from 16 green to 17 tee is one of the nervier walks you will ever make in this sport, and for good reason. Well, I mean, there's nothing like this shot at 17 here. The island green, that ball's in the air. Two ways it can go, wet or dry. You're dry, and you're pretty happy. Yes, the speed, spot on. It's a late birdie here at 17, and he continues to just build up a massive lead for the weekend. People always talk about 17 being visually intimidating. Frank, what about 18?
If there's a little bit of wind off the right, the tee shot is so much easier. But if that wind is coming off the water, not only do you see the water and the wooden bulkheads, you see all the rough and the trees on the right. And of course, then you start bringing 5, 6, 7, even 8 into play. That's what makes this tee shot so hard.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. Right side of the fairway here for this, his second. This is a 9-footer. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. And this is going to be a second round score of 62. That's some lights out playing. It's the best field of the year to this point, and it is our featured golfer who's on top of this Players' Championship through 36 holes.
Rich, this weekend is compelling because this golf course doesn't favor anyone. Tpc Sawgrass, there's so many holes really where you can attack in different ways, and of course there's that finish. 16, 17, and 18. Water and play on each one of those 3 holes. Who can survive?
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.